We're with Walter Shannon of Louisville, Kentucky. He's E&S Gallery, and not only does he maintain a gallery, he represents about 30 artists.
That's correct.
So how'd you get into that line of work?
Well, I used to be a furniture consultant. Mm-hmm. I worked for a furniture company, and I bought accessories for a major furniture company in California. Mm-hmm. So one thing led to another. I ended up designing artwork for the furniture company. And the next thing you know, I had a gallery. And the next thing you know, I started representing artists. Mm-hmm. And that was 25 years ago.
Okay.
So I've been in the business quite a while. Now we are publishers and distributors of a lot of major artists, including Jacob Lawrence, Elizabeth Catlett. We're their publishers and distributors of their work also. So we've been doing this for over 20 years, so we have an array of artists that we deal with.
Were you were part of the crest and the Renaissance in black art that I kind of give Cosby and Gladys Knight, their TV shows, some credit because they displayed black art in the in the scenes and on their set. So you experienced all that?
Yes, I did. I mean, I agree with you 100% as far as giving it a national exposure. When I put out my first catalog, probably in 1979, it took me almost 2 years to find 50 images that were readily available to go in my catalog. Now I can get 50 images from one artist. So we got an array of letters from people thanking us for offering them images that they wanted but wasn't readily available. So I mean, the industry has changed quite a bit, and I would say Cosby and others helped spearhead the new emphasis on Afrocentric products, even though that was way after Jacob Lawrence and Romare Bearden and all of those guys who struggled selling their work because of the fact that even though they were doing Afrocentric items, most of that work was sold to other than African Americans because there were very few African American galleries. So if you take a look at Jacob Lawrence's, say for instance, book on him, and if you see him standing in a show that he was doing, he would probably be the only African American in the crowd because he was at a white gallery selling to white people. So the industry has changed quite a bit, and now we're actually buying ourselves, so which is a good thing.
In addition to traveling to venues like this, how do you market the gallery and your clients?
Well, my gallery is a full-service gallery. My gallery is over 11,000 square feet. We actually own one, if not the largest African-American gallery in the United States. It is a custom-made design, and if you go on ensgallery.com, you'll see me there talking about when we first opened it, along with video of us opening that gallery. The first floor is decorative items along with a full-service framing department. The second floor is medium-end merchandise, and if you go to the third floor, you'll need a black or platinum card to go up there, because we have most of your high-end galleries on the third floor. So we market that particular portion here at shows because we're a downtown gallery, and a lot of our clients come from all over. When they're in Louisville, they will stop by the gallery. And then we're a local gallery, and we do a lot of advertising on the radio. We do some TV spots and a lot of direct mail.
Can people do e-commerce when they go to your website? Can they?
By all means.
Yeah, okay.
By all means, when you go to the site, you'll find an array of artists that we carry. If you want to know information about those artists, that information is on the site. You can purchase from us on the site, or there's a toll-free number on it if you have questions.
Okay, give us your URL again.
It is www.endsgallery.com. Spell out the and. It's EANDSGALLERY.com.
Okay. Who are some of the artists that you have here at the Art Expo in Philadelphia?
Well, probably the best-selling artist we have here at Art Expo is Twin. Twin are identical twin brothers from Memphis, Tennessee. Their names are Terry and Jerry Lynn. They're both formerly trained artists. They graduated from the University of Memphis. They are very unusual because not only being twins, they stand side by side and they create an image that looks like one person painted it. I've been representing them now for about 10 years, and probably they have been my best-selling artist for 10 years. So if you take from Earl Graves to Brian Gumble, they have purchased work by the twin.
Okay.
So we also have on the other end of the spectrum, we have people like Jacob Lawrence, and we have, who I specialize in, is Elizabeth Catlett. Miss Catlett is the last living Harlem Renaissance artist. She's 94 years old.
Okay.
And we publish artwork by her. So she's probably the most important, quote, important artist that I carry. And it's kind of a coup, or it's an honor to be able to carry her work and to know her personally.
Is she still creating?
She creates when she can. I had her in Louisville for 2009 at the Kentucky Derby. She had that on her bucket list. She had not. She had not done the Kentucky Derby, so we flew her in from Cuernavaca, Mexico. We gave her first-class tickets. We had a police escort for her everywhere she went, and she really enjoyed it. And she signed an edition of work for us while she was there that we had already negotiated before she got there. So those are two of the artists I have here, among others. And I just kind of focused on those areas because it gave you a newer contemporary artist and then an old school artist.
How has the economy impacted you, not only locally but nationally, as you travel around to market the gallery and your clients?
Well, not much.
If at all.
Not much. Okay. I find that we have an array of work. So what's selling now mostly is better quality artwork. The people who have money may have a little less, but they still have quite a bit. So the people that are buying work in that $7,000 price up, we're having a lot of success in that area. For instance, the first item that we sold here at this particular show was $8,500. So that area is still doing well. I think that some of the people that's being impacted are the people that are really selling lower price merchandise. Right. So, but you know, we are not as successful as we have been. But I feel blessed to be still here. You're
still in the game, and still swinging,
and still to be doing just fine.
So. Yeah, I noticed a lot of, you don't have, like sometimes you go to the galleries, you see a lot of prints and things like that. I mean, how many?
We do carry prints, but we carry fine art prints. There's a lot of difference between printing processes. We carry prints by Jacob Lawrence because Jacob Lawrence's prints top out at $25,000. So I can't carry his originals because of the fact that I tried to buy a small drawing that was 4 inches by 7 inches. That drawing, I offered him $26,000 for it. It sold for almost 40. So people get confused. I would want to have a print by Jacob Lawrence than an original by most artists. So we don't carry a lot of offset lithographs, which are basically photographs of the original in that $2,500 price range. I mean, there is probably a market for it. It's just not what we do. We've focused in on what we do best, and we kind of stick in that area.
Okay, give us your URL again, and we'll let you go with our gratitude.
All righty, I appreciate you coming and asking me to give you some information about E&S Gallery. Visit us at www.endsgallery.com. Please spell out the and. EANDSGALLERY.com.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.